Welcome YouTubers to Diecast Culture, and today's video is all about VW campers. And here is my first row of VW camper vans, and we shall go through each one in a little bit of detail later on in the video. It's such a sunny day, I thought I'd do this outside in our garden, and in a second I will place the second view of the second row of campers in the video. So just briefly from left to right, we've got a Majorette, which is the green one, Matchbox, the orange one, the black one is green light's next to that, and then I think the yellow one is Real Toy, as is the red one, and the silver one is a Matchbox. To the right of that is Matchbox Lesney, and another Real Toy, and then the far right is another Matchbox Lesney. And here is the second row of VW campers. So on the far left you've got the Chinese Year of the Pig, 2018 year if I remember rightly. The blue one is a Hot Wheels, followed by Teamsters. It's actually a non-brand van, but you can tell it's a retro. It looks similar to the retro futuristic VW camper van replacement. You then got the green light, which is the yellow and green one. The blue one on towards the right hand side of the camera is green light, and that is I'm trying to recall the model of it, but it's a USA version. It's strictly not a camper van, it's actually it has a pickup bed. And then on the far right is Hot Wheels offering of the T2 pickup VW camper van. So first up on the podium, so to speak, is green light's offering of the VW Type 2 VW panel van. Okay, so it's not a camper van, but we're including it. This has an exquisite paint scheme. The characters, according to my Google Lens, means Year of the Pig, 2018. Really beautiful iridescent gold, shining in the late autumn sunshine. So I can't really see the camera screen that well because of the sunshine, but looking with the naked eye I can see the number plate says 888, so not sure what that's about. Anybody who knows, please drop in a comment. And here is Majorette's offering. So it's a fairly basic toy, fairly basic paint scheme, although it has lensed lights, and nice clear windows so you can see all the total of 9 seats inside. Surfboard on the top, which you can unclip. Oh, and I only just realised that the back door opens. So there you go. And that affords a view inside. So added bonus there. And being a Majorette, it gets the squashy suspension. On the base it says 1:59 scale. Made in Thailand. Okay, next is Matchbox. This is a copy of an older casting with a couple of variations. I like the wheels on this. It's Matchbox's standard wheel design, which you often see in a lot of older vehicles. So 2007, Mattel, Thailand, Volkswagen bus, 1970, T2 in brackets. Green Light's offering, and this looks fantastic in black. Love the wheels. They appear to be so detailed. And if anybody doesn't know, this camper top is in a fixed position, so you can't slide it down, which would be great if you could. Be a nice feature. And is there anything to learn on the base? Let's have a look. So it's a metal base, 1973, Type 2. It's got a nice detail of the chassis and the rear engine. So this has got to be one of the coolest ones from Green Light. Campaign for nuclear disarmament, logo on the centre door, peace and love. Very cool, hippie deco. So if you can hear some panting in the background, that is my dog. It's quite nice, the detail on the pop top. It looks as if it's a canvas window. It's actually painted on. And you've got Westphalia written on the back, which is, what is Westphalia? Is that a camper van conversion company? I've seen it so many times. Okay, so this is from Welly, not, I might have said earlier in the video, Real Toy or Teamsters, but this is Welly, and Welly always do surprisingly nice castings. They're inexpensive. So inside you can see three rows of seats. It's fairly basic, but it's nice. It's a pleasing look. The wheels are a little bit bling, but you can't have everything. Lack of detail at the back. So here we have a cherry red version. Same again, same details. So this is possibly one of my favourites. Why? Because I bought it in my childhood, so that dates back to the late 70s, I guess, which makes this particular toy coming up to 50 years old. So I think I remember painting this silver. The original paint scheme was an aqua blue or teal, which probably looked nicer, but for some reason I painted it silver, as you do. So it's got the Go Faster wheels offered by Matchbox, and let's have a quick look at the base first. So yeah, just Volkswagen camper, made in England, 1970, Lesney product and company limited. And it's got some writing just above the front axle saying Dormobile, the original Dormobile. Yeah, super fast on the bottom there. If I can focus, doesn't want to focus. Okay, so and this is a really nice feature. So the later version of this, which is the orange one, which you saw earlier. So I guess the orange one is a kind of a copy of the one on the older one. That white top doesn't open. So back in the day, this was a nice feature, and you got a great view inside of, if I can hope that's focused, of the kitchen sink unit. Hope the camera's picking that up clearly. Kitchen sink unit, and there's a cooker to the left. You can see draining board either side of the sink, and there's a table and chairs, central table and chairs. I'm not sure if the driver's seat and the front passenger seat would swivel round to join at the table, but you've got a rear bench there for 2 or 3 people. So yeah, nice squashy suspension, just like Majorette does. So I think this one is epic. Looks like one of those barn finds. And something like this, what is it, a 1960s, I guess, in a barn, the real thing in that condition. Probably sell it for $5 grand, possibly more, who knows. So this would have had some double doors, barn doors opening out. I haven't come across one with the doors complete, but it does afford a nice view inside of the fixed table and 2 benches. So inside there is a little bit of space behind the bench, and the front bench backs onto the driver's seat. And in fact, I've just noticed that there is no driver's seat or front passenger seat in this. So yeah, even in the old days, Matchbox would skimp on some details. But it's got a great aged patina paintwork. It's had some rough times, and it's got the traditional metal grey wheels. So on the base it says VW Caravette, number 34, made in England by Lesney. There's no date on it, but this has got to be mid-60s roughly, I would say, with the metal wheels, which makes it 35 plus 21 is 56 years old. So in my hand here is a toy from 56 years ago. It's Quite amazing, really. It's really cool. It's got a slight blue tint, blue-green tint to the glass. Yep. Do like that. Okay, this is from Real Toy. It's a VW microbus, it's described as, and this is the bus with many windows. So on the side you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows. Actually, sorry, you've got the slit windows in the roof. You can just see those. It's another 4, so that's 10 windows on one side, 10 on the other. And 2 on the front, 1 at the back, so that is 23 pieces of glass. It's quite a lot, really. So being a Real Toy, it's got those bling wheels. Never quite understood that. The Real Toy castings are really nicely proportioned and detailed, and then they put these wheels on, which, yeah, okay, what can I say? I suppose if anybody's pimping their microbus, they're going to put on low profile tyres and chromed wheels. Okay, maybe. It's got a nice red interior. Love that paint scheme. It's got the greyed out top, pop top. And well, actually it wouldn't be a pop top on this microbus, it probably would just be a canvas roll down. And you've got 3 rows of seats. So I hope that's focusing. I can't really see the screen in the daylight that clearly, so forgive me if there's a focusing issue. Okay, so I came across another one of these Matchbox Lesnies in a charity shop. May well have paid 20 pence or something really ridiculously cheap. Yeah, I know it's battered, I know it hasn't got the doors on it, but it is still cool. So this one is in better condition. But no glass, I notice. So I've just been looking at these to see if there's any difference between the two of them. The newer one has got black plastic tyres, hard plastic tyres, and the printing on the base is in a slightly different order. Says pretty much the same. There's one detail of this that I particularly like, and that is the dinette, if you like, the table and the 2 benches opposite one another, and it reminds me of our camper van, which I recently bought from my dad, which has a similar setup with his camper van, which is a Toyota Hi-Ace. You can turn around the driver's seat and the front passenger seat onto a table which you can fix up, and there are 2 single chairs, so you've got this similar sort of format of a central table with next to the sliding door. It's nice to be able to have 4 people sitting there. Okay, so this is a Hot Wheels design. I do love this. I have got a few of these in different colour schemes. I just think they're so cool. So it is actually in essence a drag bus with the rear setup. And it's a super short wheelbase. I think there's a few examples of these that have been done in real life with that short wheelbase. And on the side you can see Urban Outlaw, reference to the Porsche Collector. whose name escapes me right now. But yeah, I love the colour scheme on this. Just really simple. How cool is that? There is most definitely something very cool about VW buses. I think they are representative of, well, traditionally the hippie community, peace, world peace, and the rest of it, and a lot of other groups of people who enjoy using them. Okay, so this is Teamster's offering. It is non-licensed. There's no reference to VW on the base, but we know it's the futuristic retro version of the VW camper. I don't even know whether VW have brought it out in real life, but here is a toy version of it. And this one featured in one of my previous videos at the Beachy Head beauty spot on the south coast of the UK, where you've got UK's highest chalk cliffs overlooking the English Channel, with this large lighthouse, which is in fact just a tiny little dot below or at sea level. So that's a great video for you to watch. Really beautiful setting. So Teamster's offering, it's got a basic seating plan inside. They're just black seats, 3 rows, 2 per row. I've added a bit of marker pen on this, which I hope improves it. So I've done the black line, I've done the lights, the front I haven't changed, except for the black line. Another cool offering from Greenlight. Love the pastel paint scheme, and this just reminds you of some, I don't know, maybe Tahiti Island surfing back to the 1970s. And the logo on the side, which again was in the Beachy Head video, says North Shore. For the life of me, I can't read the rest of it, but I think it'll be clear in this, in the camera. Love the wheels. Got some nice flowers printed on the side. And yeah, don't you just love that Hawaiian surfboard style? Love those, that print. Fantastic. So here we have another Greenlight offering of the pickup crew cab bus, USA version apparently, with the headlight on the top. In one of my previous videos, Bexhill 100 Classic Car Show, a few years ago now, they had 2 or 3 of these particular buses with the headlight on the top. So I hope that is focusing. So I think this particular die-cast toy would have, there are other versions of this possibly with the some sort of plastic add-on, maybe a canopy or something, but this never had one. Okay, so this is Hot Wheels offering of the pickup campervan, sorry, pickup VW bus. So yeah, Hot Wheels have some crazy designs, and this is one of them. It's not that crazy, I guess. They're just trying to show rust patina, and you've got Hot Wheels logo on the front door, and on the side you've got Hot Wheels hardware. So yeah, good looking casting. The black bumper would have been chrome, and I'm trying to get this focused, not very well. Hopefully that's focusing okay. So yeah, never sure about silver interiors. It would have been so easy for Hot Wheels to have blacked that out. Got a nice view there of the engine. So that draws this video to a close. Thanks ever so much for watching. I hope it hasn't been too long. I hope you viewed until the end, like a good YouTuber. And hope you've enjoyed the range of VW campers that I've got here. If you've got any other versions, let me know. And once again, thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. Happy diecast hunting. See you soon. Bye.